Welcome back to Multiversal Studios. First and foremost, I just want to thank everyone for the overwhelming support for my last Protagonist video. However, if you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Reading the comments, it was pretty clear who you guys wanted to see next. Roger Daker 19, Dover Ranger, Abu Rahman, Paul Morrison, Vio the Wisp. So shout out to all you guys for this great video idea. So unfortunately for the Chaz, it's time for Alexis to shine. What if Alexis was the protagonist instead of Jaden? Alexis Rhodes, a confident, tough duelist with kind of an attitude.
Does she really think her outfit looks good? Or did she get dressed in the dark?
Alexis, focus!
Alexis has definitely proven to be one of the top duelists in Duelist Academy, with her signature cards being the Cyber Angels. The only thing missing from her impressive skill set is a lack of a catchphrase.
Great Scott! Oh man! Sam Hill!
Why don't I have a catchphrase?
Our story starts when a bunch of newbies enter Duelist Academy, including Tyranno Hasselberry, and a professional duelist known as Astor Phoenix. Astor Phoenix was sent to Duelist Academy to find the chosen duelist. You see, without Jaden being the protagonist, the chosen duelist was clouded in shadows.
But who could this be? The Strength. This card symbolizes a great power that cannot be swayed. I must discover the source of this power.
So Sartorius sent Astor to Duelist Academy to find them. However, naturally Astor orientated towards Chaz, as he had just seen him beat an Obelisk Blue student.
Spit it out, Reggie. It means one more attack and you lose. Welcome to Duel Academy, freshmen.
Get 'em, boys!
So Astor built a deck out of spare cards and challenged Chaz to a duel. However, midway throughout the duel, Astor received a phone call from Sartorius, revealing that Chaz wasn't the chosen one, even though he possessed similar qualities. So Astor, using his second-rate deck, defeated Chaz, completely humiliating him in front of his friends. One of those friends being Alexis Rhodes. Alexis really didn't like how Astor had treated Chaz. Right, Alexis?
Maybe, but he was kinda cute.
Alexis found Chaz a little strange occasionally. However, fundamentally, he was her friend, and only her friend, despite what he told everyone. Alexis didn't like bullies, so she challenged Astor to a duel, telling Astor that if he wanted to duel the best duelist in Duelist Academy, he would have to duel her. However, Astor stared at Alexis and kept walking, and told her that she wasn't worth his time. It was only later she realised that it was Astor Phoenix.
Astor Phoenix is the #1 duelist in the World League. As in, he's a pro.
You're kidding me!
As soon as Astor arrived back to Sartorius, he was asked if he had found the chosen duelist. However, Astor reassured Sartorius that the chosen duelist didn't exist, and if they did, they definitely weren't at Duelist Academy. Now, the following events happened just like the anime. Astor duels Zane. However, mid-duel, Astor explains to him how he defeated Chaz and was disappointed with the caliber of duelist at Duelist Academy. However, Zane smiles and states he never dueled the best duelist at Duelist Academy, since he never dueled a girl called Alexis Rhodes. Astor recognized that name. It was the same girl who had challenged him to a duel previously. Astor defeats Zane.
Correct! And don't you forget it!
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen! Zane Truesdale has lost!
After the duel was over, Astor challenges Alexis to a duel live on TV.
I'm the best. I can't be beat. And to prove it, I'm challenging this schoolgirl. I won't tell you her name, but it rhymes with Schmalexis Schmodes. Hear me, Schmalexis? I'm coming for you.
Alexis, now a little nervous, realised she was going to face Astor Phoenix, a top-ranking duelist, in a few weeks' time. In preparation, she dueled a few people, one of them being Hasselberry,
Draw your duel disc!
who after being defeated became Alexis's right-hand man. and followed her everywhere, even though that really annoyed her.
Dino DNA!
Alexis didn't really know what to do, so she called the only person she normally spoke to when things were tough: Zane. However, Zane never responded. After his loss to Astor, Zane was on a dark journey, and Alexis couldn't get hold of him.
I think it's safe to say his career is officially over.
I want a refund!
Go back to school, you rookie!
Zane, you should change your name to Lane!
Yeah, Lane Truesdale!
And the time came for the duel between Alexis and Astor. Standing opposite him was really intimidating for her. He radiated confidence. However, Alexis never doubted herself and vowed to keep the promise she had once made to Zane of being the #1 duelist in Duelist Academy. The duel went exactly how you're probably thinking it went. Astor was always 2 or even 3 steps ahead of her. When Astor played Clock Tower Prison, it cemented his victory, as it allowed him to play Destiny hero Dreadmaster.
And now, come on out, Destiny Hero Dreadmaster!
You see, previous to the duel with Alexis, Sartorius embedded the Dreadmaster with the light of destruction. And when Alexis was wiped out and inevitably lost the duel, she lost a lot more than just a duel, as she became a member of the Society of Light.
Don't you guys see? I'm glad I lost. It opened my eyes to the truth and helped me to see the light. Thank you. I'm ready to enter the Society of Light now.
Now, for those of you who are wondering why Alexis never got chosen by the Neo-Spacians or some other extraterrestrial force, well, when she was a child, she did enter Kaiba's competition.
Attention all duelists! My company will be hosting a global competition. Anyone who thinks they've got what it takes can enter. Just create a design for a new card. Then mail your submission to the Kaiba Corporation. Winners will be handpicked by me.
However, she simply didn't win.
Huh. A third-rate drawing from a fourth-rate artist.
Meaning no cosmic force was coming to Alexis's aid. Sartorius personally asked to meet Alexis, realizing he had both chosen duelists, Astor and Alexis, under his control, meaning there was no one who could stop him. Sartorius gave Alexis a new deck to strengthen her abilities, as well as a card called White Veil. He told her to use it well, as it was a key card only members of the Society of Light could use. As soon as Chaz found out his precious Alexis was taken by the Society of Light, he immediately jumped to save her, challenging her to a duel.
Dorks, only my love can set her free.
But with his love for Alexis clouding his dueling abilities, he resorted to gimmicky cards in order to snap Alexis out of the Society of Light.
You're sweet. Too bad I have to crush you.
However, with Alexis's new deck full of ice cards, Chaz had no chance. She used the White Veil spell card and brought Chaz's life points down to 0.
Settle down, dorks. That was nothing. Just wait until you see what happens next.
Resulting in Chaz being a member of the Society of Light.
It's more than that. I finally woke up, and I've seen the light. The Society of Light. It holds all the answers.
There was one more person who couldn't allow Alexis to turn to the Society of Light, and that was her right-hand man, Hasselberry.
Dino DNA!
He missed the old Alexis, even though a majority of their time was Alexis scolding him. Hasselberry was next to challenge Alexis to a duel. However, unlike Chaz, Hasselberry knew he had to defeat Alexis in a duel in order to bring her back. The duel went completely different to the one against Chaz. Hasselberry reached out to Alexis about who she was and what she stood for, reminding her how fun it used to be to duel. This seemed like it had no effect on her, but slowly but surely, Alexis started to remember her old memories and began to rebel against Sartorius.
My White Veil spell card. But something's telling me not to play it. What's going on?
Hasselberry had a special power. Since he had Dino DNA, he had access to a dinosaur spirit, which helped him break through to Alexis, as it helped defy the Society of Light's control over her. Alexis's love of dueling helped her break through Sartorius' mind control.
I love dueling more than anything, and I'm gonna practice until I'm the best.
Similar to how Bastion broke through the Society of Light's control with his love of science. Alexis, finally taking control back, used her remaining strength to defeat Hasselberry, and then thanked him for saving her.
Maybe I don't need Sartorius's cards after all. So later, White Veil.
Sartorius sensed Alexis had broken out of his control, which surprised him, as for the first time, his tarot cards were wrong. Realizing that Alexis had managed to change destiny by breaking through his mind control, Sartorius had to confirm this firsthand and asked Astor to have a rematch with Alexis, secretly trying to confirm who was the real chosen duelist between Astor and Alexis. Astor was a little frustrated that he had to duel her again, knowing how easily he defeated her in the past, but he trusted Sartorius' judgment and didn't want to let him down. Alexis was more confident now, as she rediscovered her love for dueling and regained her resolve. She now had a deck combined with her ice cards as well as her old Cyber Angel deck, giving her a completely fresh new powerful deck. However, she decided to keep the White Veil out of her deck, as its power still resided in the Light of Destruction. The rematch between Astor and Alexis went quite differently from the last one, with Alexis taking the lead. However, soon Astor took control with his new card that she had never seen before, Destiny Hero Dogma. However, Alexis could see Astor was fueled with revenge against the person who had killed his father, so she made him realize that dueling was about having fun, and that Alexis herself had also forgotten what it felt like not too long ago.
My father created the Destiny Heroes to make me happy. What would he think of me now? Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Every time I use my Destiny Heroes, all I feel is pain. What happened to me?
Alexis realized that the only way to show Astor what it meant to be a duelist was to defeat him in a duel. So she summoned Cyber Blader, and with Astor having exactly 2 monsters, was able to double Cyber Blader's attack and defeat Destiny Hero Dogma, winning her the duel. Sartorius sensed Astor's defeat, realizing once and for all that Alexis was the chosen duelist. He also realized from that one duel that Alexis wasn't fully free from the light of the darkness. However, instead of it controlling her, Alexis was controlling it in order to change destiny, which made her incredibly dangerous. Because as Sartorius realized, by trying to control Alexis, he had given her the power to defeat him. So Sartorius decided to take serious countermeasures against her, and went after the one person that had the potential to defeat Alexis before she completely mastered her abilities. A few days later, Alexis was approached by her 2 friends, Jasmine and Mindy. They looked really worried and told her about a mystery duelist who had turned up to Duelist Academy, apparently sent by Sartorius to hunt Alexis down. Alexis and her friends ran to the pier to see who the mystery duelist was, and there he stood at the same place he used to stand with Alexis, Zane Truesdale. But this was no Zane she recognized. He stood there with his cold, dead eyes, waiting to duel Alexis. Hey guys, if you liked this video and wanted to see a part 2, just let me know in the comments down below. Or if you have any other Protagonist video suggestions, let me know. Thanks for watching!